body, baby, show me.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. Today's video is kind of just, I don't know. Originally, I was going to be going to go visit my cousin. We were bringing back the Tiga 944. A lot of you guys probably don't even know that car because the last video posted, it was a 2017 pre-100 subscribers. So you guys have to have been subscribed for a very long time to see that car. But yeah, but we may still go out there and visit the car. I don't know. He was going to pull the dash today, but he said that he didn't really want to because he has to drop the steering column, and that would make the car immovable unable to be moved for a while. So he's got a new interior harness for the car and all that stuff. So we may still go out and visit him, but if not, I think Hayden had some ideas of something to do today that I'll just vlog in general, and we'll talk about, you know, everything with the cars and stuff. That really sucks though, because I was really hoping to be able to go visit the car. I haven't seen the car since the Medusa Motorsports car meet back in 2017. So it's been under the knife for about 2 years, so I'm really excited. I'm pretty excited just in general to even see the car. But that means possibly next week we'll get to actually do it. But to start the video off, we're not going to be driving the truck today because for, well, 2 reasons. Gas mileage is awful, and that front right tire, as you guys might be able to see, is pretty busted up. It's got some pretty bad cord. So I'm trying to keep the miles off it as much as I can. I'm driving it every once in a while, but that's it. I'm not trying to, you know, overdo it and then risk losing a tire. My dad says I should be safe for a little while, but it's not ideal for sure. So yeah, that's part of what's been going on, why there hasn't been a lot of truck content. I've been trying to save up the money to deal with that because I probably will wind up replacing the driver's side. So the driver's side's fine, but we're taking the Chevy today. So a lot of you guys know that I drive this car a lot now, mainly because of the issues I just talked about with the truck. So get my water bottle here, and we're gonna get moving because I'm going to pick up my sister right now from school, which is, well, part of what I do to earn my minimum wage paycheck that I talked about last video. But it smells like food in here. So cool thing about like modern cars, you guys may not know. So if you have a key ignition, I know this works on the Mustang, the S197s, and it works on this car as well. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So this is the trick. So you put the car in run. But instead of holding the key down like you would to start a car, most of the time with the key for these modern cars, you flick it forward. Now, usually I would hold it that long, but I've had times where I've hit it and it doesn't stay on very long, or it just turns over. So yeah, 27,000 miles. This car I think this car had 15,000 miles when my mom bought it. She's put 12,000 miles on it since she got it. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go head on over to the school, and yeah, well, I'll catch up to you guys when we get there. All right, everyone, so we have got to the school. I'm just waiting in line now. I got the chilling in the AC. Part of why I brought this car is, one, because my mom told me I could, and to keep miles off my truck, but because it has the in-car Wi-Fi stuff, which is really cool. I really love that feature. I really hope that it's not just Chevy that does it, because I think Ford doesn't do it, and I know for a fact Dodge doesn't do it. So I would love to see like more companies pick that up, because it's a really cool feature to have. Because right here especially, I have no service here, so it's nice to be able to keep conversating with people. Like I'm talking to my cousin right now about what's going on with the car. Apparently his harness got lost in shipping. How do shipping companies lose stuff when you have tracking on them? It makes 0 sense to me. But regardless of the point, so we can't do anything to the car today, and Hayden doesn't want to do anything. Doesn't want to go to this game sale he was talking about going to, which I would usually vlog for RT2, but I was going to throw it in here. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen the rest of the day. I guess we'll probably just wash the truck today, because it's pretty nasty. I'm sure the weather at least, because if it's going to rain tomorrow, it's not worth it. But it definitely needs it. It's pretty filthy. And I would love to be able to do more car meet stuff right now, but Boosted's down. Something happened apparently in the parking lot. I don't want to go into detail because that's not my business. That's their business. So hopefully once they get figured out, I really hope they move back closer to where they were last time at the old Food Depot spot. That was a good spot. It was literally 5 minutes from my house. I really hope they move somewhere closer, but who knows? I hope so, at least. So Boost them off if you're watching this, please move back close. Because I really hated driving there. I liked the meet. The meet was good, but the roads leading up to it were awful. And, you know, the cops would hide out there. Granted, I knew all the hiding spots were for the cops because I went to school in Douglasville, so I knew exactly where to look. But yeah, that was awful. But yeah, so I think we're just gonna wash the truck today. Just do an interesting little just car wash vlog, I guess. At home, I do have my foam mechanic and all that stuff, and I can clean the truck up good, make it look better than it is right now because it's pretty nasty. Caffeine and octane may still go. It really just depends. I don't want to go alone. So I'm trying to find someone that'll go with me. Hayden doesn't want to go unless his car's going, and you guys know it's not right now. So who knows? If we're there, we're there. I've wanted to go, especially since I've got the new spot, but I don't want to go by myself, and I got to make sure that the truck can handle it because I'd rather not, bust a tire on the way there. Especially my spare being dry rotted out and toast. You guys remember that when I did the Patterson car care video, how bad that wheel was. But yeah, so last thing I want to point out in this clip, if you guys want me to do a review on my mom's Equinox, let me know, because I've come attached to this car, and I'd love to bring the car reviews back one more time just to talk about this car a little bit and, give you guys the rundown of where it came from, why my mom bought it in the first place. What are my favorite things about it, because this thing is just such a better cruiser than my truck. I love my truck to death, and I'm going to keep it as long as I can, but I really love modern cars and how they're just so much smoother. The tech doesn't really get me too hyped up. Well, the infotainment's nice, and that's nice. It's not even an LCD, but you get the idea. It's all nice and all, but it's not stuff that sells a car to me. When it comes to daily drivers, I prefer modern cars because they just drive better. They feel better. The materials are better. They cruise better. That's why I would not be opposed to getting one of these now. I used to, kind of scoff at the mid-size class, like the Equinox, the Rogue, stuff like that. Now it's like, they cruise pretty well, so why not? That'll be like down the road though, and I really don't know if I'd even do it because this channel is going to revolve around sports cars eventually. That's next on the list. So, but anyway, if you guys want me to review this car, bring back car reviews one last time, or if you guys would rather the series die with the S2000 being the final one, let me know in the comments, because I would love to do a video on this car and probably talk about everything with this car. So with that said, I'm going to get my sister, head on home, and I'll let you guys know what the plan is when I get back. All right, I'm back from getting my sister. We're heading over to Hayden's right now. So we're not going to Riverdale like we'd planned on, but we are actually going to be just riding around with him for the night. He's working this evening. Wanted me to come along, just have some... Oh, hi, Buggo. Hello. Can I ask you why you're in here not paying rent, you freeloader? So you're going to have to leave. So, goodbye. So... Anyway, with that out of the way, we're going to head on over to Hayden's house and go ride around with him for the night. And, yeah, so we're just going to have like another one of those random vlogs. I really don't like these random vlogs, but I do have an update on the Porsche I'll talk about later. But Hayden's waiting on me, so I'm going to go and get over there. So catch you guys when I get over there. All right, guys, so picking this vlog up, it's been a couple hours. So I'm with Hayden right now, helping out with work tonight. So letting him back in the car here. So been trying not to vlog too much with him driving because I don't want to disturb him. Hello. So, anyway, we're gonna pick this up once we get finished up here, so he can focus on him doing his thing. I don't want to poke a camera in his face, and be like, while he's trying to drive and work. So we'll catch up to you guys in a little while though, once we get everything dealt with and finished up for the day. Alright guys, so we're back at Hayden's house. We've had a pretty good evening, at least I like to think. We went to Burger King, got some good food after we finished up his work for the day. So, like I said before in Hayden's car, we're still waiting on the belt, which I am working on. We found out it's actually the same part number as the Ford Fusion, the F-150. What was another one that was like using? There's a couple of the cars. They're all Fords. Something like that, which is interesting. I didn't really think that they would actually interchange with anything other than other Hondas, so it's actually kind of cool to see. So hopefully we'll get that going soon, and we can get the S2000 back on the road in no time. And because I have a certain showdown I want to see that I was going to bring up if we actually did go see the 944 today. I would love to see that showdown, the S2K versus the 944. Because the 944 is a little bit heavier, has less horsepower, and has a 5-speed. but it punches down low because it's got more torque because it doesn't ramp to 9,000 RPM. So who knows? I mean, what's surprising to me is back in the Medusa days, he went head to head with an automatic C5 in that car, and they were pretty even off the line, which was kind of scary looking to see a big LS fighting against a 2.5 4-cylinder. It just hits really hard down low. Weird. So I'd like to see that showdown eventually, though. We'll try to make it happen one day, but once oh man. But once we can get that going, it'll be fun having that car around again, because obviously we're going to start doing photo shoots again with that car, as well as the truck. I've been overdue for that for a while. My Instagram's been dry for months. But we've just been chilling here watching a bunch of just Let's Plays. We've been watching a lot of videos on game stuff, because that's, you know, our other hobby. I mean, it's Hayden's N64, and his little shelf over here would actually explain. Which, if you guys want me to cover an RT2, well, you guys really... I don't know. We'll probably cover that on RT2. It's a guarantee pretty much now. But we're pretty much just watching gameplay stuff, all that. But, yeah, sucks we weren't able to get anything done on the 944 today like I'd originally intended to this week. I really wanted this week's video to be the 944 revival. But everything happens for a reason, you know. So, hopefully next week we'll be able to do that, because he's going to be picking up a harness for the car on Sunday, as well as carpets. And then we're probably going to pull the dash this week, or this upcoming week, and then we'll get started on getting the car back and running. And then we can have that showdown. Well, right now, what's odd enough right now is it does drive, it does start, and it does move. It just, he doesn't have windows, he doesn't have air conditioning, he doesn't have the sunroof, he doesn't have anything. It doesn't have radio, windshield wipers. I mean, the interior side of the car is gone.
It's pretty good, dude.
Yeah, it is.
2 controllers.
Thanks, son.
6 games. Solid games.
Except those controllers probably wouldn't last very long, because you're brutal on those suckers.
Maybe.
But, yeah, if you guys want to see that showdown, let me know. Pretty much after this, I'm just going to go home. So, guess we'll go ahead and end the video off here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know, again, it's not the typical car-filled vlog as usual, but I'm working as hard as I can right now. I want to do more cool car stuff on this channel, as well as I'm trying to really get into a routine on RT2 and try to get more videos out on that side. Hayden and I have been talking about really cool ideas we've had for RT2 today, so if you guys like that channel, we're going to start putting out more routine content on that channel. And we're still working on possibly doing a car podcast here as well, as like a side thing for him. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to go follow Hayden on Instagram, practice_truth, to see the S2000 and his game collection. It's going to be growing a lot in the next few months, hopefully. You got a lot of plans going for that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to keep up with Hayden's now second hobby, or first hobby, or whichever way he wants to look at it, whichever one's the main, which one's the secondary, doesn't matter. You guys can do that, because Hayden's got quite a collection over there. I think it actually gets better than mine. Of course, he's more Nintendo focused than I, but anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.